Wow, wow, wow. Obviously, I know I'm like a day late, but I wanted to get the Australia-Turkey game done so I could do a group match review. So, USA versus Paraguay. Wow. First half, first half of the tournament. Even with the games that happened today, first half of the tournament. Incredible. Like, I am speechless. I have underestimated this USA squad. I did not think this USA team would perform like they did today. They put their hearts out today. And I'm genuinely stunned. I had 1-1 in this game. I thought Paraguay would come in a bit more. And to be fair, in the first minutes of the game, well, first like 2-3 minutes, they were doing well. But after that, no, 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 no. All USA. All from minute 3 to minute 45, or what the hell, minute 51, 45 plus 1, 45, whatever. That first half was all USA. And shout out to McKennie. Oh my goodness. McKennie was a moving silk. Pulisic, okay. What is 2020, 1920, sorry, season Pulisic back or something? Incredible. And I mean incredible by Pulisic. Where is he? Where's this guy at? Never in my wildest dreams. I think Serginho Dest would be moving like that. Everybody can see he was feeling himself the whole game. Guy was shimmying, fainting, La Croquette, bro, everything. And it was working. That's the side. It was working. Serginho Dest was moving like Ronaldinho. I swear down. I promise you guys. Please, if you haven't watched that game, please watch that game. He was moving silk for whatever reason. This USA boost is unbelievable. Florian Balogun, I'm not gonna lie. I hold my hands up. I didn't think you'd be able to do it. You did it, broski. You did it. A great finish. And I mean, two great finishes to be fair. The second one, amazing. You could have got a hat trick at the start, but I think you passed it on to the right winger. You should have just shot the ball. That could have been an easy hat trick, but it was what it is. Incredible, genuinely incredible from the whole team. Robinson, I thought was fantastic too. The defense was Chris Richards. Oh my god, locking up everything, genuinely locking everything. Freeman was all right. The goalkeeper didn't really do too much. I'm not gonna lie. And then obviously on the bench, Gio came on and scored that Trivella. Jesus Christ, incredible! What a Trivella! What a Trivella! But Paraguay, not impressed. Not impressed. The first half, especially, obviously, that was all USA. Like I said, first half of the tournament. But second half, Paraguay once again. Obviously, later on in the second half, they were more into the game. But that's because USA, they're 3-0 up or 2-0 up at the time. What did it go? 3-0 up. I'm sorry. Oh no, but 3-0 out of time. Sorry, I'm Steve Balogun literally scored in the injury time. America was 3-0 up. They didn't have to do too much. So when they got that goal, and yeah, it was a decent goal, but you know, that was the only you had realistically. You had other chances, but that was your only clear-cut chance. Paraguay didn't play good enough at all. At all. And I was expecting a lot from you. But I will say, I think you're just a bit unlucky to be facing against America on the first day. I didn't expect it to be that much of a boost. You know, I know USA is hosting. I know this is their first World Cup match in this World Cup, obviously. But I didn't expect it to have this much of a boost where this team's looking like prime Brazil 2002, 94, whatever. This is genuinely crazy. But I was expecting a lot more, especially from UNC. So I thought you were pretty poor. Almiron supposed to be a veteran, poor as well. It was just, it wasn't good enough. Just quite simply wasn't good enough. But I am expecting Paraguay to bounce back against. We'll get to them right now. So, but right now, USA 4-1, obviously, they are top of the group right now. As we go into the game that just happened, Australia versus Turkey. Australia 2, Turkey 0. Or Turkey, I don't know. Let me know what you want me to call it. Turkey, I don't know. I'm calling it Turkey because my friend said it doesn't really mind. Wow. You guys would see the stats, you see the momentum, see the possession, and you think, how did Turkey not win? I promise you guys, Turkey did not deserve to win whatsoever. This was literally Australia at its full potential. Genuinely. First of all, where's Irankunda? Jesus. Not even this. The defensive work was amazing. He put his heart out for Australia, and that's what you need from your wingers, from your attackers. You need them to defend. with your life, especially with the way Australia set up this game. You need them to defend for your life. But when they're attacking, you need them to thrive. The way this goal that he scored is simply world class. Genuinely, genuinely. It might not be a 40-yard screamer, it might not be a bicycle kick, but that is a world class touch and a world class finish. Genuinely, it is a world class goal, and especially I don't know who. Let me see. Yeah, Ocon, fair enough. That's a great ball into him. But Irankunda, exceptional today. Exceptional. Both attacking and defending. And then after that goal, just shut up. Like they shut up shop. They said, Turkey, come. Let's see if he can score. And just wow. I mean, they don't have a striker. They didn't. My friend told me they didn't bring. They didn't bring in one striker. I'm just like, what? Not what? Not one. Terrible. Genuinely terrible. They couldn't play through because I mean Australia were playing compact. They were like, you ain't getting through this midfield, and then especially when Irankunda was playing back, nobody was getting through that midfield. So it's like, let's go wide. Well, you're playing into Australia's hands because they've got literal 7-foot giants at the back. So you're crossing it into no one because you have a midget as a striker, and most of the time there's no one in the box anyway. So I don't understand the game plan from Turkey today, from Montella especially. My friend said he got it all wrong. He's completely right. He got it all wrong. But to be fair, the players they don't get a say too. I think Arda Güler had a absolute shocker. You guys can see it. He had 8 shots, and I'm telling you guys, most of them were literally long shots for no reason. Genuinely, it was out of frustration, obviously, but that's not good enough. You are Turkey's best player. Well, you Hakan, one of them, but you are one of Turkey's best players. You have to show composure. I know you're 21, but you play for Real Madrid, bro. You play for Real Madrid. You know about this. It was poor from Arda Güler. Hakan, he was better than Güler, but it was still poor. Like it was still poor, but he was better. Like he wasn't bad. It was decent, just decent. Um, 30 was 30 was all right, but like once again, the best of a bad bunch, really. Come on, they were all bad. All of them were bad. All of them were bad. Just wow. Yeah, everybody. I mean, thinkers. I will say, Eunice when he came on, I don't think he played too bad. I actually thought he brought a bit of life, that pace as well. He was driving. He was trying to do something with the ball anyway. But obviously, he's a midget. He was literally getting bullied by the 8 foot. These guys are giants, bro. Sutar, bro, fair enough, bro. Giant. All of these guys are flipping giants, bro. Oh, I do want to shout out. I think it's Boss. Holy, I did not, bro. Boss was exceptional. Genuinely, I did not think this guy. I did not think Australia had like prime bowlers. Obviously, Irankunda is very good, but I think Boss was damn near might even be better. The silkiness of this guy on the ball, the calmness, it's not what you expect from me and even from Australian player. That I'm just saying, but that was fair play, just fair play, fair from play, Boss. But yeah, Kenan Yildiz, when he came on at the start, he was a bit invisible, but he grew into the game. He could have won a pen as well. He could have won a pen, but he didn't go down. So obviously it wasn't gonna be called. But other than that, I'm sorry, but I'm just not impressed. And if this is the way going forward, what's stopping Paraguay from playing the exact same formation as Australia? Hit them on the counter attack with Miguel Amar and Julio Enciso, sorry. What's stopping them really? Because Turkey have no focal point. They can't do anything when it comes to crossing in the box. If they are forced to go wide, it's over. It's genuinely over because they have to deal with these. Oh my god, they were actually showing up so much, like the Australian heart. But that's also props to Australia because you can set up like that, but you have to deliver, and they did, especially with the second goal coming in from Metcalf. I'm gonna call you Conor Borowski. That goal is a phenomenal goal. Great goal by Conor. Like that is like this. You need that. You need to punish them. When you set up like this, 1-0, obviously you're winning the game. You're defending deep as a team, as a unit, as you should. Especially for a team like Australia, as you should. You are on paper the inferior team. But if you have opportunities, you really have to take them. You have to take them. And when that opportunity came, they took it 2-0. And after that, game over. Genuinely game over. As soon as that second goal comes in, because Turkey, they're not scoring one, so they're not going to score two. They were never going to score. They were never going to score. And they need to go into the Paraguay game with a different look. Obviously, with Paraguay, they will play more free flowing, which will allow Turkey to play more football. But Paraguay, like I said, I'm telling you guys, they are not that bad. USA just turned God for some reason, but Paraguay is not that bad. You need to watch out because I had them finishing third going through, but I mean, right now anything's possible. I had Australia going down. I had Australia finishing dead last, but th- things happen. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Man of the match. I'm gonna give it to Jordan. I'm gonna give it to Jordan or Sutar. One of these. One of these. Obviously, I could have played well, but I could have got 61st minute. Jordan or Sutar. I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it to Cat. I'll give it to Sutar. Bro, 7 foot giants, bro. 7 foot. You know, nah, I'll give it to boss. I'm sorry. Oh. I'll give it to boss. I'll give it to boss. He plays exceptional. But yeah, let's go to the groups, and America obviously top of the group, that 4-1 win against Paraguay, but Australia second with +2 GD, Turkey third, and Paraguay fourth. You just need one of these teams, Turkey, Paraguay. You just need one win, and you go up against each other next. That's genuinely a big game. But that's for the football purists. That's for the football purists. So if you tune in for that game, I know who you are. You are a legend. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hype the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next match review, which will probably be obviously today or tomorrow, wherever, because Germany play, Netherlands, Japan play, and all those. So I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.